Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Everything's Ruined, or PRW, and today I wanted to kind of talk about the releases of Baron Corbin, Tegan Nox, and I believe Indi Hartwell. So I know everyone's super upset about this, and I mean I can understand where you're coming from. Anybody losing their job in a time like this is rough, and I do feel bad for them. I'm not a complete monster. I have empathy towards people who lose their career because if I lost my career, I don't know what the fuck where I would go after that. But um, it's just truly devastating to see these guys get released, especially Baron Corbin. This is a guy who's just he had star power. I just don't understand how under Triple H his booking was absolute dog shit, and gets thrown back in NXT. Gets to work with Braun Breaker for a little bit, and then he just the last thing I remember him doing, or at least the last thing I remember seeing him in, is for some reason he was paired up with Apollo Crews, another guy who I'm shocked still has a job. Like Apollo, if you're watching or listening, which I know you aren't, you've done shit for the last how long has Apollo been there? 2016. You've been almost there for 8 years and haven't done shit. So forgive me for not thinking you should have a job. That's besides the point. Excuse me. Um, yeah, it's just disappointing for Corbin. I found out all this stuff on X, unironically. I didn't see any news reports on it, like on the internet or whatever, all on fucking X. It's just frustrating because Corbin had talent. For anybody that watched him, you knew he had talent. And he got himself into shape. He used to be a lot more stockier and, he tried. That's the one thing you can't say about Baron Corbin is that he tried. He tried very hard, and that's why it's frustrating to see him go. They weren't really using him, so I don't blame him for collecting a check and catering because it's free money at that point, and you get to eat very well. You get to work out and just chill, be at the show, watch the matches if that's your thing. Yeah, Baron Corbin. I wish he wasn't released, but that's kind of where we're at with him. Tegan Nox. So Tegan Nox is somebody I've never understood the hype with Tegan Nox, and trust me, most of the people that like Twitter or the IWC overhypes, I try to check them out and see what they're about. I don't just blindly hate. Tegan Nox was somebody I checked out. Yeah, she put on decent matches, but she couldn't talk. She didn't have a character. She was injury prone as a motherfucker. I'm shocked she lasted this long. This is another talent like Apollo Crews where they hadn't done nothing to Tegan Nox in years because she had been injured or she was doing something else, but it wasn't in a main storyline feud or anything like that. So this is a talent where you're not doing anything with them. It's time to just let them go. Um, I blame Triple H for this. If you're gonna bring up Tegan Nox to the main roster, do something with her. The fuck are you bringing people up to the main roster and not doing anything about it? And then the IWC, they can't call out Papa H. They have to say, oh, whoever's booking needs to fucking stop this shit. It's Triple H, motherfucker. It's Triple H. He's the one booking. I'm sick and tired of the IWC. They can't call this fucking big nose fuck out for his shit. I'm sick and tired of it. Um, yeah, Tegan Nox injury prone. She was never going to be a big star. Um, honestly, with the rumors of women's mid card belts, I feel like she could have been a candidate for it. But yeah, I'm not surprised she was released. I'm more shocked that she was still here. Again, I'm not advocating for anyone to lose their job or whatever, but it's just genuinely shocking to see that she's still here, and or at least at that point she was still in the WWE, and she'll probably go to AEW or Indies or whatever. Final one, Indi Hartwell. This is another girl like that has not been used in like a year. Um, she had something going down in NXT with Dexter Loomis, and there was some. I'll give them credit. There was some interesting segments. He helped her win the NXT Women's Championship at Stand and Deliver. They got married. They were the most entertaining part of the Way faction, which was Candice LeRae, Indi Hartwell, Dexter Loomis, Johnny Gargano, and Austin Theory. They were the best parts of that weird, thrown together, mushed together fucking stable. Um, yeah, Indi Hartwell, another one who it's just like, what were you gonna do with Indi Hartwell? She's very much like Tegan Nox. She can't talk. She has no character. I mean, she's a pretty girl, but like, what else are you supposed to do with her? I think it's indicative. You got to look for women who can talk in the mic. You can't have just work rate people. That's not something the casuals are interested in. The way you get casuals interested in a match is by having a good story. Everybody needs a good story, whether you're a match mark or not. Everything needs to make sense. You can't just have Indi Hartwell versus Nia Jax because why not? That's just why. It's just thrown together and it's lazy. Um, yeah, Indi Hartwell. I wish her the best. I wish everybody on this list the best of the for the rest of their career or whatever. Um, I guess the final thought here is that expect more cuts soon. Not like not like, oh, here's a cut here, there, here's a cut there. Somebody got released there. No, no, you're gonna see a lot more like spring cleaning type cuts because I'm sure TKO is like, yo, this roster's bloated as fuck. Like, I don't think TKO is too worried about it right now because the business is good. I think in 2023 or 2025, you'll see a lot more cuts coming because TKO is going to look at it like, all right, we're in 2025, got to make more money. You got all these people on the roster not doing anything. You got all these people in the performance center. Just cut them loose and move the fuck on already. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of the releases. I wasn't particularly a fan of anyone here except for Baron Corbin. So seeing him go is kind of sad. But I feel bad for the rest of the crew here because you know you were in WWE. Now you're just gonna be a nobody on the Indies. You know. So yeah, that was a quick video of the releases. So I wish everyone on that list of the best of luck. Hopefully, get your career back on track. Um, screw Nose Man for bringing people up to the main roster and not doing anything with them. That's another rant for another video. This is Everything is Ruined PRW. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.